Okay, so I've got a spool of the new ERYONE twisted filament here. This is a silk filament and it's one of their tri-extrusion ones. I think the twisted refers to the fact that rather than the three colours going straight, there's a rotation on it which adds to the colour changing effect. But I don't know because I'm not printing with it yet. As always, good quality filament. Sorry, you have to excuse me, I've got a horrible cold. I use a lot of ERYONE because although it's not the cheapest, I mean it's not the most expensive, especially if you watch for their deals, and I've yet to have a bad spool. I've had some I've had to learn how to print with, but I've not had a spool that just refuses to play ball. So this is looking a lovely collection of colours. Let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, you can see the three different colours there. This is the, that's it, bash the camera, that'll help. This is the black, blue, purple. And yeah, just like all the other tri-extrusions, you've got that kind of aqua-fresh effect of the three colours smooshed together. But yeah, it does appear like it's gradually rotating. Oh, did that off camera, brilliant. It appears like it's gradually rotating. So hopefully that's going to make for a really cool effect. And let's do the usual tests. Yep, nice and dry. I will pop this in a dryer for a while, but you can always tell filament when it's damp when it arrives, because if you can bend it and snap it, it's absorbed too much moisture. So if you've got a dryer, you put it in a dryer, and if you don't, then if it's really bad, you send it back. You can get damp filament arrive even if this seal hasn't broken. So if you have the luxury of a filament dryer, it's always worth drying your filament. Alright, so let's pop this in a dryer for a little bit, and then I shall run some prints with it and report back. Safe to say I have a new favourite filament for decorative things. This stuff is just absolutely amazing the way it comes out. I mean, it's got purple in it, so it already gets my vote. But here's a few of the things I've been printing with it. These are just little spinning tops. But it just really shows the colours off, especially when my hand's not in the way. And then there's my fidget bolt, and this is one of the smoothest ones that's come out. Look at that. So this has actually inspired me to do another version of this that's like twice as big. I haven't printed it in this filament yet, but I definitely will do. And stuff like this really takes advantage of those colour changes. I've used tri-extrusion filament before, but this is the first time I've used the twisted stuff. It just makes such a change to how it affects the print. Then I did my little, I call them pen cups, they're just cups for whatever, except liquids. We have tested them, and quite often they are not waterproof. But look at the way those colours have come through as it's just risen up from the print bed. Here's the larger version. Obviously you're not in control of where these transitions happen. You just print it and let the filament take care of that, because it depends on what angle you're looking at the filament and where the twist has happened, what sort of an effect you're going to get. I absolutely love this. So then I moved on to something I haven't printed in a long while. This is just a soap dish. Excuse me. I designed this several years ago, and then I wanted something that would sort of test this filament a little bit. So I just redesigned it a little bit, smoothed some of the edges out here, and it prints like this. And just look at the way it's affected it, because it was this way up. So as it's risen, that beautiful colour banding has gone straight through the design. I've printed probably about 6 of these in total. The first couple, the supports just fell and crashed into it and it snapped. So I just kept refining the profile. There you go. So this one was at 0.20 layer height. This one was at 0.28. And just, oh man, I just love that colour and that effect. And then just so you see how these are printed, the supports sit here like this and it sits flat on the bed like that. Even the supports have come up like a work of art. So I shall most definitely be stocking up on this stuff. I think they do 3 different colour ranges for now. I've been shying away from silks because most of what I print is practical stuff, and silks aren't really great for it. But I mean, this has come out as strong as PLA and it's really clean. So later I shall set this spool up on a printer, and I'm going to do one that's twice the size of this. I've done a couple that come out about this tall. Completely impractical, because it's meant to be a fidget you hold in one hand, but it's fun. So yeah, there we go. That is the ERYONE twisted filament. It's the tri-extrusion, and this is the Obsidian, which is black, blue and purple. Yes, I'm really impressed with this stuff and will definitely buy more.